Good morning, day 3. We just left Justus Creek, 11.6 mile day yesterday. So we're total miles is like 18 point something, because some of those don't count because it's the approach trail. But total miles that we've actually hiked since we started this is like 23 miles. We're heading down the hill. We may or may not stop at Woody Gap and get a room for the night, get our laundry done, and soak in a hot tub. We're both a little foot sore and our bodies are still learning how to adjust to this. But Justus Creek, I forgot, I liked camping there. You're right along the creek, but to get there, and for anybody who's going to be hiking the trail, there's no real water sources between just past Hawk Mountain Shelter all the way to Justus Creek, and you have to go over Mount Sassafras. So if you don't camel up, you're really going to be hurting. Just past another guy going in the other direction. He's slack packing. He's doing a day hike, and just for people's information, hiking etiquette says that uphill hikers have the right of way, so you want to try to give them the right of way if you can. But and if you look behind me, you can see we're leaping through the laurels again today. Lots of laurels. We're down along a creek. They like water, so you always know you're near a water source when you see them. So that's kind of beneficial. But like I said, right now our goal is Woody Gap with a possible stop at Lance Creek, but we'll see. I'll catch you guys later. Good afternoon. It's just past noon. We're heading out of Gooch Gap, heading for Woody Gap. We stopped for some trail magic. If you're not familiar with what trail magic is, very nice and kind-hearted people stop and offer you different things sometimes. But we got a hot dog and a banana, and we're hiking down to Grassy Gap, and then we're going to go over a mountain and to Woody Gap, and then we're going to a hostel for the night and chill, take some showers. But we got a gorgeous scenery out here. Beautiful view. It's probably 65 degrees, so it's a little warm for hiking right now because I've got a long sleeve tee on, but you can't beat the hike. But we'll catch up with you guys later. Love y'all. Bye. All right, hey, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're coming down off top of Ramrock Mountain, heading for Woody's Gap. This is just some of the views you get to see. I mean, there's a lot of these. This isn't anything special compared to other ones. It's not rainy and cloudy, so that's good. But if you look down about there, there's a little farm down there. You get great views, but I'm going to tell you, you're earning every one of these views. These aren't given to you. The only way to get here is by climbing up these things. But when you get up here, it is most definitely worth the views. It's gorgeous. Trail is awesome. Views are awesome. All right, we'll catch you guys all later. Love you all. Bye. Hey everybody, this is a recap for day 3. We went from Justus Creek to Woody Gap. We had intended to go to Lance Creek Campsites. Both of us were Florida trail ready, but we're really not Appalachian trail ready. We were both feeling pretty sore and pretty tired. So we decided to go ahead and get a hotel room for the night. We saw there was some weather coming in. So we did a Nero today, 6.1 miles from Justus Creek to Woody Gap, and then we went ahead and did I'll book the room for tomorrow night because the rain is going to go tomorrow afternoon until the afternoon of Saturday. We plan on getting a shuttle back to the trail at Woody Gap and continue our journey northward. And we did some laundry, got some showers, got some town food. If you ever happen to be here in Delonga, Georgia, I can highly recommend the barbecue place that we ate at. Everything we had was absolutely delicious, and it wasn't just because we hadn't had town food for a while. The potato salad was just absolutely remarkable, and the beans and the pork brisket was fantastic, and the portions were very large. Right now we're sitting in the Quality Inn here in Delonga, and we're going to be here until Saturday about 12:30 when our shuttle driver is going to pick us up, which is just happens to be when the rain's going to stop. And then he's going to shuttle us back up to the trail, and we're going to go ahead and overnight in Lance Creek. And then the current plan is to go from Lance Creek to Bull Gap. So we're going to do a real short day Saturday, which will set us up to go over Blood Mountain. It's probably the toughest mountain that you're going to get to until you get near Klingman's Dome. So we're going to go ahead and do that in one big jump. So we expect to be either in Bull Gap tent sites, or our stretch for the Sunday will be Bag Gap tent sites on the other side of Neal's Gap in Georgia. And we'll keep you updated on what's going on. But tomorrow's a 0 day. I do plan on posting day 3 and then doing a little video for our 0 day. I wanted to show some people some of the things that I've learned about using Far Out. I've used it for years, but I'm learning more stuff about it as I go. And I've been using Far Out to document our distances. And there's some information on there that can tell you how rugged the area we're going through. And I'll show you how you can figure that out when you see it get flashed up on the screen. But it'll be interesting to see what all the rainfall coming in does to the groundwaters up on the trail, because some of the places that there were seasonal springs were barely running when we went through between Justus and Woody Gap. And right now, our 2021, they were literally waterfalls. So there's a lot less water up here. So if you're watching this video and you're going to be hiking the Appalachian Trail, make sure you check your water supply. We did see some people going from Hawk Mountain coming north, and they didn't get enough water. They got to Gooch Gap and they had to camp because they couldn't make it to Justus Creek. Fortunately for them, the Warrior Expedition was there, and Michelle, one of the leaders from Warrior Expedition, was kind enough to share their water with them, and that got them to Justus Creek. So even this early in the season, it's kind of difficult with water supplies. So make sure you're using some sort of navigational aid that tells you where the next water source is, or if you see a water source, probably a good idea to go ahead and get some water. When we leave out of Neal's Gap, we both plan to have 3 bottles of water, or we'll go ahead and fill our 3-liter knock-up just to make sure we can get to Low Gap Shelter, which is like 15 or 20 miles from Neal's Gap, and we want to make sure we got enough water to get there. But we're going to see what this rain does to the trail. They were expecting anywhere from 1/4 inch to 1.5 inches. It's been raining pretty steady down here all day. It might be really hard up on the trail, you never know. But we all appreciate you guys watching, and if you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys down the road. Bye.